This is Walmart on Black Friday. Note the congealed mess of people gathering around the registers as if they were the watering hole of the forgotten ape ancestors. This is me, at Walmart, on Black Friday, observing the countless droves of people from my nice little perch, watering. I'm kind of like the vulture here, you know, or I'm waiting for the lion to kill the other lion just so I can swoop in and just, you know, I'm the observer if nothing else. I stay back from the crowds. I had a best seat in the house there. See, what happened was the Walmart has like a little bank area, but the bank area was closed, of course, because it's Thanksgiving. So there was like this counter there that part of it was chiseled out because of it was a bank and you can like write stuff there. So it wasn't really a seat, but considering the fact all three of the benches at Walmart were taking, I just jumped up there and no one gave a shit because no one had, like, people have other stuff to care about, you know, like an old lady collapsed in the aisle, you know, for some reason. So yeah, they don't really care about some kid just sitting on a counter. So yeah. But this is me after everything, after all the shopping was done, after everything. This is me afterward.
Okay, I did it! I fucking did it! I made out! And I thankfully did not lose any major limbs, body parts, or I didn't really even, actually most people were pretty nice. You know, I stubbed my toe a couple times, but hey, if that's the worst that's going to happen to you on Black Friday, then consider yourself lucky. Now, I have basically been running around this place since 5 o'clock. It's now 8:30. So I'm going to go home, and I'm going to try not to kill anybody in that process.
Yeah, too bad I couldn't really keep my word on that. I should really send that family a nice flower arrangement. You know, that poor little kid. Anyway, so Black Friday is, well, Black Thursday, anyway, is over. I just call it Black Friday because that's basically what it is. You know, the Thanksgiving is the new Black Friday, right? So, I all told, combining all the money that I spent both on my card and my mom's card, because my mom works at Walmart. In case you were unaware, she worked until 9 o'clock, which means actually she's getting off right now because it's 9 o'clock right on the dot here. Oh, that clock's a liar. My computer says it's 9 o'clock. Anyway, so she figured, okay, well, I need to get a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to give you my credit card so you can go buy stuff for both of us. And I ended up spending probably collectively over $200, $250, which is really nothing when you really consider all the stuff they had up there. So here's everything that I got. This is all my stuff, just me alone. Where to start with this? I'm just going to start with the DVDs. Yeah, what's a DVD, right? Well, anyway, probably the best deal they had was the DVDs, because you get DVDs, $2, no strings attached, no waiting in line. You just go up and grab it. If it hasn't been taken already, $2, instant grab. So you figure, you know, why not, right? And these aren't like top of the line like recent movies, although there was some of them there for only $7, but I didn't go with that. And I didn't even go with Blu-ray, because I do have a Blu-ray player, but my TV's not HD, so I mean, you know, why not, right? So DVDs, if you remember what these are, I got Zombieland, great movie. In Time, which I actually have never seen. I try to get movies I haven't seen because I figure, hey, $2, even if I hate it, it was $2, you know? It was just a little bit more than I would have paid at my dollar store, and for far better quality of movies. So In Time, I got that. Fight Club, I had to grab that. Dark Knight Rises, never even saw that, so, you know, that'll be worth it there. Sherlock Holmes, never saw that, but I do like Iron Man, I do like Robert Downey Jr., thought I'd give that a shot. And Boondock Saints, which is it's an older movie by some regards. I think it was made in 2001, but it has Norman Reedus, who stars in The Walking Dead, and I also bought The Walking Dead Survival Instinct for Xbox 360 for $15. Now, I heard some negative stuff about this game. I heard it wasn't really that good. I heard the combat is kind of broken, but at the same time I figured $15, Walking Dead video game. Norman Reedus does the voice for his characters, so I figured, why the fuck not, right? I was also trying to get Battlefield 4, which was $25, and Assassin's Creed 3, which was also $15. But I decided to go with that because I really needed to ration my money. It's at one of those points where it's like, oh, this stuff's so cheap, I can get so many of them, and then you get them all, and it's like, okay, yeah, I have over like $100 now, and it's been like 2 minutes, so I need to calm the fuck down. So, you know, I stopped after that. Breaking Bad Season 3 for only, guess how much? $10. $10. Now, I know what you're thinking, Matt. why the hell are you spending money on DVDs? You can watch them on the internet. I'm like, yeah, I can. But honestly, the internet is... I have some sites where I can watch some free movies and free TV shows, and for the most part they work. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes, the links are busted, or my internet's just having an off day, and it's not... no matter how great the quality is going to be, it's not going to be DVD, Blu-ray quality on the internet. It just simply isn't going to happen. So I figured, you know what? $10. I love the series. Season 3 is probably one of my favorite seasons. They did have Season 5, but they didn't have complete Season 5. They only had the first part, and Season 5 didn't really get really good, in my opinion, until the second part, so I figured, I'm not even going to try that. So those are all the DVDs, video games, and stuff I bought. Next up is my new headphones, my Toxics. I got the red ones this time because I had the blue ones. I think I left them downstairs, but they broke a while back. I bought them. If you look on my fan page, you see I wore them back in December of last year. That's why I wore them in one Bleacher video. I wore them in the chapter where Nehemiah showed up because he was like the 70s rocker dude, and I had these awesome headphones. So yeah, they broke unexpectedly one day, so I figured I'd just get some of these. So these are pretty cool. I like them. I got the red ones this time. Rocking that. I got 8 gigabyte, I cannot talk tonight. My throat is so dry. 8 gigabyte SD card, $5. Memory has become extraordinarily cheaper the past couple of years. I remember back when this was in high school, I was like either sophomore or junior year on Black Friday. I remember looking at a 16 gigabyte flash drive for $30 or $25 or some such, and thinking, wow, that is such a good deal. Or an $8 flash drive for $20. I'm like, holy crap, that's such a big deal. And now $5. Memory has become so freaking cheap. There was a 1 terabyte hard drive there for $50. I have 500 gig external hard drive. I have half a terabyte. That shit cost me $50. So really, memory, I don't know what its deal with. I was going to buy the terabyte too, but I figured I have enough memory for now. I had to buy that external hard drive just to keep all my damn Bleach videos, because I do archive all the videos that I do in case I need them later on, in case by some horrible coincidence my channel gets completely terminated, YouTube blows up, Google's server blows up, I need to back all that crap up, so we're good. In case my channel ever goes down, don't worry. I got all my material saved. Don't worry, I do not delete any videos that I make. Except with maybe my blog channel videos. I kind of delete some of those. But aside from that, we're all solid. Alright. Next up, new tripod! Yay, new tripod. Funny story about these. I actually had a lot of... I always talked about Black Friday being such a terrible holiday because, people trample over each other. Most of the people at Walmart were very nice. But I figure if you go to a mall, or if you go to a major retail outlet, aside from just a Walmart, if you go a couple notches above Walmart, you're probably going to have more pain. But this was actually really convenient because there was certain events that were categorized, you can't take these certain things off the shelf until a certain time. And for the most people were adhering to this. So I go over and I didn't know this, so I grabbed this tripod because it was only $10, and I figured, okay, I'll get this tripod because I always need a new one. This has a bubble level. Okay, Matt, you can do this. You are 20 years old, and you are trying to go for an English major, so you will be able to say bubble leveler. Thank you. Anyway, so there's that, and I was going to pick this off the shelf. Forgot what I was talking about there for a second. And an associate came up to me, and they all know me because my mom works up there. So she's like, Matt, you're really not supposed to take that off the shelf. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Brenda, I'll put it back. And he's like, well, if I turn around and you happen to take it, just on the off chance that happens. So I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. So I take it, so whatever. And she was really nice like that. So I kind of had somebody on the inside there that was pretty helpful. There was also a lady that I was waiting in line to check all this shit out, and there was this lady in the next line over. She wasn't even in our line, and she looks at me and she's like, oh, I have a coupon for that Tupperware thing you're buying, because I had to get something for my mom. And she's like, oh, okay, thank you. So people were giving me coupons. There was that. There was a there was a point where this was just kind of funny, where I was sitting on my perch at the bank, and my friend came up to me, and I was talking to my friend for a little bit, and because he got Call of Duty Ghosts and he was waiting for something else to come out. And we were looking at this lady who was like really freaking tall, or at least she looked really freaking tall. And as she just passed by us, I just said, "Hey, lady." No, I didn't say, "Hey, lady." I said, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I was just wondering, out of curiosity, how tall are you?" And she's like, 6'1". I'm like, okay. So that was interesting. So yeah, most people were nice though. That's the thing. That's the point I'm trying to get across here. No one was really overly rude. There was a couple times when, someone's like, oh, I was gone for 10 seconds, you're already stealing shit out of my cart, but that's your own fault. Pardon me, but if you go to Black Friday, you do not leave your cart or basket out of your sight, because somebody could be walking down the aisle, and sure, you could be gone for 5 seconds, but they could turn the corner at that exact same time, and they could see an empty cart there that they don't know how long it's been there, they could just take shit out. So, just don't leave your cart, for any amount of time. I had to go to the bathroom, and I was, like, dead afraid. I'm like, shit! I'm like, really? Shit! Because I can't check out for 2 hours, because some of this stuff you can't check out with until a certain time, and I really gotta go. Crap. And once again, I have friends on the inside. I have an associate who works there, I know, and they gave me, they watched their stuff, they watched my stuff for me, so yeah. Double mocha cappuccino. So that's all that stuff. I got some shirts too, but that's mostly, you don't really need to see those. They're just shirts and stuff I got. Now, here's the main event though. Here's the main thing I went to Black Friday to get. And I was really happy I was able to get this. This is something else that I wasn't supposed to take off the shelf until a certain amount of time, but my mom's friend Brenda helped me out with that. So this is a new camera. And not just any new camera. Look at that. You see what that says right there? See what that says right there? That big, damn it, my freaking camera's like reversing everything. That says Canon. Yeah, this is legit right here. This is a $150 PowerShot SX160IS, marked down to $79. So about 80 bucks. This was the bulk of my purchases. But yeah, really, really awesome. So this is going to be like a pseudo unboxing here. Now, before I get your hopes up, let me just say, if my quality doesn't improve, and I had to take the camera back, because that's happened before, I cannot tell you how many cameras I've had to buy and return. I was actually going to return this one. This is my Fujifilm PowerShot. This is no, my FinePix, not my PowerShot. That's my old ghetto camera that I film everything on. That's like the quality of a I don't know, if you like throw sand in a kaleidoscope, that's what you get. But yeah, this is my Fujifilm FinePix. This was $200, and this takes good film, except for the fact that its microphone is shit. So that's always why I don't usually record with it, because it also takes 4 AA batteries. And lithium cells to AA batteries, because at least with the lithium cell you can charge it. This you have to keep buying batteries for, and you have to get everything right pretty much as quickly as possible, or the battery will die and you have to replace them, and it's just annoying. So this is not meant for prolonged recording sessions like I do. But I decided to keep it because this is my still shot camera. It takes amazing still photographs, so that's why I keep it. Here's some pictures I took the other day. Wait, no, did I delete those? Yeah. Yeah, here's some pictures I took the other day of my yard as it's frozen over. So yeah, it takes very good pictures, so that's why I keep that. But this is Canon. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is the PowerShot. Yeah, this is the PowerShot too. That's weird. Or is that the PowerView? I don't know. The cameras have weird names. Oh, I love you. I haven't even turned you on, and I love you. Just, oh my god. It's just, that one little word right here means so damn much. You will not believe, because, Canon is probably one of the highest, I think it actually is the highest ranking camera company in North America anyway. And granted, this is probably not their top-of-the-line work. This is probably meant to be a still-shot camera. But I've seen plenty of people on YouTube use these still-shot cameras as a standard camera for their videos. The problem that I usually have with cameras is not usually with the camera. I mean, most of the time their microphones usually suck. But that's a Canon, so I have no I have no faults with that. The problem is that the main editing software I use is Windows Movie Maker, which, despite you might be shouting at me right now, oh my god, Matt, get a better fucking editing software than Windows Movie Maker. But believe it or not, Windows Movie Maker is probably the best free software you can get. I have tried other free softwares, but there's always some problem with them. AVS, that has that watermark thing. I tried Camtasia, but that's only a free trial. So the best free one you can get is just Windows Movie Maker. It's sad, but it's true. It's a good thing because, you know, you have editing software on pretty much every computer. And, you know, I've adapted it a little bit. The problem is, the version I use, primarily anyway, doesn't accept HD video that well. So, it's either bump this down to 680, which I'm going to turn... I don't know. Can I turn this thing on? Does it have power? Ah. We don't have any power, Captain. We need to... Oh, shit. Problemo. You take AA batteries, you little bitch. Okay, you know, it's not that bad. You know, it's not that bad for two reasons. Number one, it's a Canon. And number two, that takes 4, this takes 2. Easier. And I'm not going to use this for every video I make. I'm probably only going to use this for the bleach videos and everything. Like, I'll probably be leery of taking this outside the house for the first couple of weeks. But for the most part, I'll keep to my old camera, my web camera. Probably only do this for the major videos. But I might be able to adapt this to a, might be able to plug this into the wall. I've got to try that out. Because that would really help if I could do that. Anyway, let's turn this puppy on and see what we got. Came with a USB cable. Well, we'll give it a shot, right? Got to do what you got to do. It's $80. You can't waste. You can't beat that. And once again, you can return this stuff, which is really, that's why I also buy from Walmart. You might be thinking, well, don't buy shit at Walmart, and maybe you'll get something that actually works worthwhile. Thing is, if I buy stuff off the internet, except with the exception of maybe Amazon, but even with Amazon, it's kind of funky, is the return policies. You know, if I buy it and I don't like it, because the thing with most cameras is they don't tell you the stuff I need to know. Like, I need to know how the microphone works. I need to know what file format the video is made into. And you might be thinking, well, you can just check the instruction manual for that. Sometimes that even doesn't have it. And I'll be looking at, like, these cameras in the store, and they'll have, like, a list of specs, like how much, like, what, you know, resolution it's in, its zoom factor, what company it's made by, but it doesn't have the shit I need to know. It's like, I don't care about any of that. Is the microphone decent? Is the output file, like, AVI? Is it something I can use? Now, I have a converter on my computer, of course, but it's good to know these things. Alright, 16 gigabyte. I actually bought the, I didn't buy the 8 gig SD card for that camera. I actually bought it for this camera, because this one has the 16 gig that I have, but I don't use this one nearly as much. So I'm going to switch that up with the 16 for this one, because this is going to be shooting in HD primarily. Unless I have to bump it down, but I can make it work. I can make it work. Alright. Test drive. Whoa. Okay, set the date and time. I will do that later. Okay. That's looking pretty good. It's auto-adjusting. Ooh, this is a 1280p too. Shit. Okay, well, let's see if we can knock down that quality. Format. I'm not going to bore you with Teching 101. Tech support. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This is really just what my night was like. Got some good stuff here. Got the new tripod. At least I can have that. I got some videos I can be watching for a while. You know, so even if the camera doesn't work out in the end, we still got that stuff. So, hope if you Black Friday shop tonight, you're not dead. I hope that I don't think I appeal that much to corpses, so I'm assuming you're still alive. And if you Black Friday shop tomorrow, be safe. Whatever you do, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Teching 101, 1001, whatever channel this is on right now. Signing out.